Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Black Book. In the last episode, we fought a giant pig in a graveyard, if I remember correctly, and today we're going to be looking for some corpses, but before we do that, we have 4 visitors.
Listen, Vasilisa, I need to fly. I can't live in these human holes any longer.
I thought you would help me to break the seals.
Arr. All right, I will, but in return, you'll help me find a forest. I've been circling the area. I think I saw one to the north. There's no master there. There! Help me settle there, and I'll help you with your book. Karr, karr.
Okay.
I will, if this forest is not far.
It's just nearby. Let's go. Let's fly. Karr, karr.
Wait, I don't have wings and no Kupala salve yet.
Catch up.
Ha! I guess I'll meet you there then. Okay, this must be his companion quest, so we're going to be going to do that this episode. So, first place we go is Simon village. In the village, we can learn more about that crow's forest. We'll take Karn with us.
The peasants you meet bare their heads and bow in greeting you. In the village of Simonov, old Yegor is as respected as you will be from now on. Your old mentor once exorcised an ikota from 3 children at once after the local doctors gave up on them.
Wow. Let's talk to the peasants.
After treating you to tea and a couple of buns, the peasants tell you of their latest trouble. An old hunter has gone missing, and they have already lost all hope of getting him back from the Leshy. One of the men saw a blurry shadow by the Tsidovka River, but fear prevented him from finding out if it was the missing hunter or some demons playing tricks.
Let's go to the chapel.
Smoke from burning incense curls under the low wooden ceiling. It is a hot and uncomfortable place. You shudder when an old woman sitting in a corner addresses you. To your surprise, she blesses you and advises you not to be afraid of evil spirits. The Leshy, she says, hasn't been seen here for a long time, but he used to carry off careless people long ago.
And we got ourselves a new Balalishka. That is no old wives' tale, but a true story. People still report this kind of thing. An acquaintance of mine told me about a recent experience she had. I was at my dasha when it was time to go. I walked to the bus stop on the highway. The forest here is familiar to me. I've walked this road for about 10 years now, so I had nothing to be afraid of. To my surprise, when I walked into the glade, I saw a dark forest rather than the highway I expected to see there. I had an uneasy feeling, and to add to that, the snow had really started to come down, and it was getting pretty dark. I decided to backtrack, thinking I missed a turn. This turned out to be easier said than done. The snow had been falling for a long time and covered up my tracks. At that moment, I was genuinely frightened. Let's visit the shop. Anything interesting here? I think this is just the same stuff as always. What is this? A demon figurine? Ace of the Sinner? I think there's nothing here worth my time. There might be, but I'm sure it's fine. Let's leave the location. We have an optional task up there by the river. Let's go to the birch bank first. The road winds along a quiet riverbank. I don't feel any evil presence here.
Karnysh leads you along the deadly quiet river. The impatient raven jumps from branch to branch and calls to you, hurrying you on to the woods and your destination. From time to time, you anxiously look around, but everything is quiet.
Do you sense demons? Do you?
No, doesn't look like there are any around except for you.
Yeah, me neither. And let's not forget what they say in the village.
This is strange. That old woman told us that there is no Leshy, but other told us there is one. And then there's this man who went missing.
Not all Leshies like to play tricks in the forest. That man could have fallen from some storm by himself and died. Karr, karr.
You may be right, but then again, you may be wrong. Perhaps there is a master here.
I tell you, don't sense any Leshy.
Leshy's not the only one who can be a master.
Interesting. Well, let's go to the river. The small river is wrapped in a damp fog. We were on the hill just a moment ago, and everything was visible. Can't see anything now.
Damp mist by the river curls around, spreading the scent of mushrooms and moisture. You gaze into the milky syrup, trying to make out the figure the peasant told you about, but the mist only grows thicker.
I can either inspect the river or ambush the demon. Let's inspect the river.
You whisper a Zagaver, and it reveals previously hidden demon tracks. Even you, a person unfamiliar with the art of hunting, realize what has happened. Demons caught a peasant by the river and dragged him towards the forest.
Uh-oh. Let's go to the abandoned well. What's that silhouette? Could it be a well?
The tracks of evil spirits lead you to an old well on the edge of the forest. You stop, overwhelmed by a sinking feeling. The dampness of the graveyard is also present here, far from the riverbanks. This can only mean that evil spirits are near, possibly watching you this very minute.
Do I want to draw a circle, or do I want to inspect the well? Let's inspect the well.
You carefully approach the old and bent structure. Karnysh sits on the wheel, eyes glowing like dull coal. Mustering your strength, you look down. Your premonition has proved to be accurate. In the narrow well, you see a corpse of a hunter.
Oh no.
A shiver runs through you. When you turn around, you see silent drowners emerging from the grass around you.
Prepare to fight. Oh. Is that it? Wait. It's a quest. Oh no. It's like a puzzle quest. We got 2 turns to kill this guy? Okay, what cards do we have? Straight up damage, bless, pious word? Gives me prayer next turn. Bless 6 to all? Oh my god. Rage? Wow, this is just everything bless, huh? Well, I guess I want to George our father. And now this is going to work. 7 bless to all. And then I don't think I care about getting hit. So let's go with rage. No, it doesn't. Okay, let's see what happens. This might take more than 1 turn as I work out what all these cards do. Ah, I see. I have made him have bless too. Okay. Can I hit you for 24? That's the real question. That's a lot of pious words right there. I can hit you for 20. Well, that's a problem. Yeah, I think I've definitely screwed this up. As if it's 2 turns only, he's still alive. I need to get 4 more damage in that first turn, 4 more bless. Yeah. Okay, how can I make that happen? We haven't done one of these puzzle ones for quite a while. So if I go George our father, well, and then we got to do George the Brave. Piety, that doesn't help me. Maybe pious word. Hold on to George the Brave, pious word. That will give me 2 prayer. That will give me well versed. Ow, and I've also got the Leshy's Blessing. We'll do that next turn. Yeah, okay, I think this is it. I forgot about the Leshy's Blessing, which is going to help us a lot, I think. You can hit me for 1. Oh wait, I should have cast that turn. I think. Okay, maybe not. Maybe I have screwed this up. Where's the Brave? I guess Bellower could have worked as well. In fact, actually, yeah, I think I've screwed this up. Yeah, okay, no, I think I've done something horrendously wrong here. Should have cast Leshy on the first turn. It doesn't apply until the end of the previous that turn. Okay, try again. This is one of those learning experiences. I don't want to skip the battle. Boo, I say. Bless me. I want Rage, because that will buff me. I want George Our Father, and I want Pious Word. I will take damage from him hitting me, which should increase my bless. Giving me 6 bless, then I'll cast George the Brave. Only 2 damage. Oh god, what have I done? Wait, can I... Yeah, 7. Yeah, okay, maybe this should be it. Because the bless hasn't been added, that's why. Hey! I was confused for a second, just because the didn't take in George the Brave into the damage calculation at the top of the screen. Okay, so we got Witch's Mouth, Beauty to Churches, Breakbone. I'm going to take another Breakbone. 1 Rupal and 250 experience.
The demons pushed the hunter's corpse into the well. It seems the Leshy wasn't at fault for the poor man's disappearance. You return to the village and tell of the peasant's fate to his saddened comrades. They don't forget to reward you for your help, despite the unfortunate news.
Wait, how come I've got 3 out of 3? That's mildly annoying. A recent happening, 3 out of 3. Let's see if we can get 2 out of 3 first. I'm guessing it's over here. Maybe. No? None of these have Alilishkas. I don't know, let's find out. Maybe it is over here. Karnysh says these forest lands have no master. But does that mean there is no master in the fields too? There might be a Polvoy here.
At the edge of the forest, you notice a figure bent over a stump. This strange creature mumbles something, scratching his head. You stop in hesitation. Is this truly a demon?
Let's approach.
Vasilisa, greetings. Boy, you sure scared me. But you came at the right time. Here, take a look at my charter. I wrote it for getting our lad back. From the Leshy, that is. I reckon half a bottle and a loaf of bread will do. What do you think?
Well, the charter looks alright. But why do you think this is the Leshy's doing? I've heard that your forest has no master.
Well, he wasn't taken by the army, that's for sure. Then again, I've seen a Leshy before. Near Tsidovka. Stood right near me, he did. Lord Almighty. You can go see for yourself. Being a knower and all.
I've been there already. There are only drowners there.
Jesus and his army. As if plain old dead folks weren't enough. Maybe this time isn't a Leshy. But his sort sure used to set people on the wrong path around here. That's what they tell me.
Here we go. 2nd out of 3. I thought for a while and figured out where I needed to go. Or so I thought I had. But 10 minutes passed and I still hadn't found the road. The forest had grown darker still. All the clearings looked the same. Maybe that's why I felt confused. Or because of the panic I started to feel. Maybe a Leshy had led me astray. I don't know what it was, but all around me, things seemed unfamiliar, and I couldn't find my way back. Down here, a recent happening, 3 out of 3, here it is. Then I remembered someone saying that if you got lost in a forest, or found yourself returning to the same spot, a Leshy was playing tricks on you. To escape his trap, you should turn your clothes inside out. I did just that. A moment later, I tried to focus on my whereabouts. I heard something that sounded like a car noise, and decided to head in that direction. I didn't find the road, but I ran into a power line. I decided not to just climb over it, but to follow it, in order to get out of the forest. Pretty soon I saw some lights, about 100 meters ahead. It turned out to be the lights of a typical house. I had come upon some village.
Anyway, I better head back home to Seamanova. Better safe than sorry. A holy cross will help me.
There we go. Where to next? The swampy outskirts. The fringes of a new grove. You can see that without a master, it has fallen into a state of neglect.
The edge of the woods your companion chose is covered in a sticky fog. The Tsidovka River has spread all throughout the area, turning it into a swamp. It stretches its slimy tentacles around the high pines and majestic firs. Every minute, it becomes harder to walk. Straight ahead, you see what looks like an impassable bog.
Let's ask Karnysh for help.
The raven swoops into the air and makes a search of the area. He advises that you go straight, as the swamp has stretched rather wide.
Okay. And then finally, the Karnysh's forest. Reaching the heart of the forest is no easy task. The branches are in the way, and the trees are gloomy. Hopefully, this will change once Karnysh becomes the master here.
You feel Karnysh's impatience. He jumps from branch to branch, eager to get to the center of the forest, the central beam, the deepest thicket. You're just as eager to learn about the rite your companion is about to undergo. You struggle to climb through the prickly fir branches as you finally reach the most ancient of ancient trees. The ancient fir, the center of the forest, is leaning to the side, its roots sunk into the swampy sludge. At its foot, you have a peculiar encounter.
We can talk or fight. Let's talk. I assume we're not talking to the tree. Oh no.
What the noise?
Is that some kind of chat with the girl?
These guys again.
Well, what did I tell you?
You again! Be gone, evil spirits!
Big on yourself. Are you blind or something? Don't you know this forest belongs to Vakul?
Wait, I thought Vakul... Can Vakul own forests? I thought he was a river demon.
Yeah.
Your master is not my master.
A forest cannot belong to Vadinoi. Nah! Nah!
It once belonged to no one, but now it belongs to us.
Either you leave, or I'll make you get out.
You're not the boss of us.
Oh god, here we go.
Wait a minute there, brother.
Oh, don't ask me a riddle.
Ah, witch. And I thought you were a woman of your word. And that you wouldn't take that wench doesn't belong to you. But I'm not the vindictive type. Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
Okay, what's the agreement?
We have a treasure chest nearby. An old one with golden coins. Isn't that right?
Money? Money?
So, we're gonna drag it here, and you and your little birdie will be on your way.
Yep.
I know all about your treasure chest, full of frogs and fish scales.
Hey, where the frauds. Check for yourself if you wish.
No.
I don't need your pittance. The simple fact that you don't let the peasants leave in peace is enough for me to drive you away. And lay down the law of Vakul.
You'll be sorry.
Guy in the back. Yeah, get him! Oh my... Oh god, it's another puzzle fight? Oh, come on. I was like, why are they doing 999 damage? Right then. I'm guessing Lazarus is going to be important here. You know, the man who comes back. Yep, rebirth. Okay. So, what have we got here? Headless? I've never seen half of these cards. Damage absorption. Completely absorbs all damage from the next one enemy attacks. We have 3 turns here. We have an ability that does 20 damage. Bellower will give us a huge boost, so we're going to have to go with that. Watch out, Father. I'm guessing we're going to want to... Headless Lazarus? And we'll do Leslie's Blessing. Leslie's Blessing, yes. That's exactly what I wanted to say there. So in theory, I'll absorb one of the attacks, and then I will die from the second attack, and then I will come back. Okay. Ow. Okay, rebirthed. Right, what's next? Kuda. That does 2 damage. That's not that useful, to tell you the truth, actually, game. 20. We have what, 13 bless? So 33. I can kill one of them, but then that leaves the other one with just absolutely arse tons of health. But I don't know what cards I'll draw on the next turn. Let's go with, I guess, a head. Oh wait, no. I think it's going to be. That's right, because the maths works out too well for that, to kill that guy. And then we're going to have to Lazarus to survive, and then I guess I'll Ruder? I don't know, that's probably a bad idea, but we'll find out. Okay, I'm about to die again. And I need to be able to do 68 damage in this turn, otherwise I'm screwed. Mostly because the timer's run out. Oh. Well, isn't that mighty useful? Okay, that one was a little easier than the last one. Okay, what would I like? Witchmouth? Beauty to Churches? Or the Triasvitsa? Let's go with that one. 31 ruples, 300 experience.
After the demons disperse into the darkness, it seems that the dampness of the graveyard starts to pull back from the heart of the forest. Karnysh thanks you and starts whispering something in a Leshy dialect that is unfamiliar to you. A second later, he himself transforms.
Ooh, what's he going to transform into? It's kind of hard to beat a raven. Or crow. Okay, you're a man. Lovely. Big man. Big man. Big Leshy. Okay. I love this. This is brilliant. It's like, yes, he's so tall, he's standing in the trees.
Now I am the master of my own forest. Take a look at this.
It seems like your croaking has turned to a laughter.
That's the way we talk. Makes it easier to open the gates between worlds.
So, what now? Going to settle down in your forest?
Oh no, Vasilisa. I'm going to help you with your book.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
That's going to be of use to me as well. Who knows, maybe someday I'll break a seal for some other witch by myself. And don't you worry about the forest. Vodinois don't poke their noses in the forest that have masters. Especially after the kind of goodbye you gave them.
The instant you turn around, the Leshy assumes his regular form.
Well, let's press on. I'll be of even more of use to you from now on. Car, car, car.
Oh, thank God. I thought I was never going to hear this car noise. It makes me happy, you see.
I feel much calmer now, with a forest of my own. I used to feel like a pariah. I'm a junior after all. But now, with my own forest, no spirit can harm me. Don't fret, though. I won't leave you. You helped me with the Vodinoi. Now it's my turn to help you. I won't leave you hanging.
Wonderful. Do we talk to him?
I feel much calmer now, with a forest of my own. I used to feel like a pariah. I'm a junior after all.
This is what you literally just said.
But now we don't fret, though. I won't.
Okay, so Karnysh has been upgraded to his next form, and I think this is where I shall leave this episode. In the next episode, we shall go and hunt for the fever-stricken village and get whatever we need for that horrible business. But thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. And as always, I'll see you next time.